Good evening. My goodness, look how many people are already there. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining me. It's absolutely bucketing down here in Wollongong. So where are you all watching from and how's the weather? It's really funny weather. We get good days, bad days. We get 4 seasons in a couple of hours. It's just unbelievable here. And now at the moment it's bucketing. So where is everybody from? Hello. Oh, okay. Julie's on. Hello, Julie. So as you know, if you are a newbie on here, the comments coming from the psychic pin up there is from Julie, who is my moderator. So thank you, Julie, for helping out this evening. It is the eve of MBS for me. So, not for you guys, but for me. I'm heading up to Sydney tomorrow. So when I get off the live feed here, I'm busy packing my outfits. I'm busy packing everything that I need for the next 5 days and trying to condense it all down. This is worse than going overseas, I'll tell you. It stresses me out. It's all good though. It's good. It's good. Who's going to MBS, the Mind Body Spirit Festival in Darling Harbour? Let me know. I did read a number of people today. I was back to back all day, and I know that some of you who I read today are going to be going to Mind Body Spirit Festival over the weekend, which is great to see. Great to see. Okay, I am also streaming from YouTube. If you would like to pop on over to YouTube, if you pop over to YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. The deal is that you need to like and share this live feed and let me know that you have done that in the comments section along with your question. Okay, so you've got to have liked and shared with the question. Don't put liked and shared and then put a question later on because I won't see it. I do only see approximately half a dozen questions at once. So if you think that I have not seen your question, please feel free to repost it. However, I do ask that you don't spam me. Okay, I can see questions and I am drawn to who needs readings this evening. Oh, I think I just heard thunder then. Fingers crossed that the internet will hold out. If I disappear, you'll know why. Wow. Okay. Who else have we got here? Okay, let's have a look at some of you wonderful people here this evening. So we have Rosalba. Hello. Anne Marie. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you today. Great to see you being a regular in the Witches of Wentworth. It's great. Welcome to the team. Sarah Anne, hello. Radhika, hello. Chantel, Kate, hi Kate, how are you? Kylie, Erica, I've done Chantel. Sonia is streaming from, watching from YouTube. Great to see. Shan, hello. Elizabeth, and who else have we got here? Ooh, I'm just trying to keep up with the comments as well. Beck, hello. Annette, I don't know if I said hello. If I haven't, hello. Erica, I think I've said hello. Great. All right. Grace, newbie. I don't think I've seen you on here before, Grace. If I have, I apologise. People who know me know I can't remember half the people that I meet. I'm sorry. I'm really shocking with faces. When I do readings, I tend to forget, and I'm really sorry. I'm not being rude. It's just the way I am. Karen, hello. All righty. Okay, so Julie, are you still with us? So I've just, she said hello, but I think she's disappeared. I just wonder if we've got internet problems at her end. So please like and share. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me just have a look here. I am looking at a couple of different devices this evening, so also just bear with me there as well. And I want to know who is going to Mind Body Spirit Festival. Nobody said yes. Oh, hang on. Or did I miss that? See, I'm oblivious to half the things. I'm sorry. I'm shocking. I think I might have been a little bit late because I had the radio on just before I jumped on. And this is the thing. People who know me, I'm very big on signs and songs. And I got my all-time message song just before I was about to go live, I'm like, no, I have to listen to this. And so what is your sign? What is your song that you take as a sign? If you're interested to know what it was, it's Steve Perry. If you're watching, Tammy, yes, Steve Perry jumped on and he sang Oh Sherry just before I jumped on. So Steve Perry seems to be making it a bit of an appearance with a lot of my things lately. Obviously signs there. And I don't know if Tammy's there watching, but anyway. Sharon, okay, yes, I know you're going to Mind, Body, Spirit, and I can tell you all, those who get to know me, it's by the end of the weekend, I'll be calling myself the psychic pickup. That's what I was doing last year, the psychic pickup, and I was calling the MBS the BWS, and I was all back to front, and I couldn't get words out, couldn't get things straight. But anyway, we are reading from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're at Darling Harbour, and then 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. on Sunday. I have decided to take some pre-bookings. If you are coming to Darling Harbour and if you would like to have a reading with me, I have created an online booking system there, but I'm only allowing appointments a day ahead. So, for example, if you're coming on Thursday, you need to make your appointment within 24 hours of the appointment. So what tomorrow is the cutoff. Tomorrow night will be cut off for Thursday appointments. Thursday night will be cut off for Friday night for Friday appointments, etc. And they have to be paid for then and there online. Okay. Please make sure if you are coming that you already do have tickets for MBS before you make a booking with me. And because I think that they also only allocate a certain amount of tickets a day. They are free. Tickets are free. You need to go online and register and get your tickets. But please make sure you've got your tickets before making any bookings or commitments for that day. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. My readings are only going for 15-minute readings. I'm doing 15-minute readings there. I think that's pretty much all I have to tell you. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. All right. Those are in Goulburn. I'll be in Goulburn on not this Friday. Obviously, I'll be Darling Harbour, but following Friday I'm in Goulburn. I'm fully booked for that day. I'm sorry, but I am releasing new dates next week. So just a heads up, which are, where are we? The 1st of July. I will be Friday the 1st of July. I will be back in Goulburn. Now, we also have coming up the expo at Young on the 26th of June. So those who are in Young, hi, welcome. We will be down there on Sunday the 26th of June, not July. Did I say July? June, if I said that. I can't keep up. I'm sorry, it's all over the place. Melbourne, if you are in Melbourne, I am coming down to Melbourne in 2 weeks for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Melbourne. So I will be there on Friday the 10th of June, 11, 12 and 13 June. If you are in Melbourne and if you are going to the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, I will be there reading as well. All right, I think we'll get into some readings. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, straight away there, I've just been attracted to you, Melissa. Okay, thank you. I don't know if I've read for you before, darling, but thank you for liking and sharing that for me, my honey. They are showing me, interesting. Do you see this move being good for my family? I am seeing a big cup full of love. Okay, so I feel like the answer is yes. I do see that it's a good move. You know it is too, but I think you're one of these people that worry over things. What ifs, and I always say, but what if it does work? I'm always the positive, the what ifs, and I'm just thinking you're trying to cover too many bases and overthinking things a little bit too much. I've been shown here that you are. I want to say that you've been in a little bit of a recluse in terms of making decisions with this. And I'm just going to say that's because of you being in your head and thinking things through and weighing up the pros and the cons. But I'm seeing a big cup of love. And so I am going to say yes. Yes, I will say that it is going to be a good move. Are you married, my love? Because I see that there's some sort of commitment thing there as well that's involved around this move. It could very well mean that this move is going to be a permanent move, like something that you're going to be there for quite a while or settle down as well. So I'll just leave that there for you. Hope that helps you. And thank you for sharing, my love. Who else have we got here? Okay, and I've got people texting me as well and emailing me. I've got things all over the place. Okay. Alison, okay, thank you for sharing. In Brisbane, can you please give me some guidance? I'm feeling so lost right now. Everything is defeating me. Am I making the right decisions? Okay, this is the theme today, and those who have had one-on-ones, face-to-face readings with me today can agree with me. This has been a common theme with my readings today, that a lot of people are feeling stuck, defeated, lost, not knowing what direction to be going. And I'll always say to people that any decision's a right decision, because there's lessons that we need to be learning here, even if it's not such nice lessons. They are there for a reason. Now, if you're saying that you're feeling, sorry, I'm just trying to read that because it's scrolling as I'm reading it, feeling lost right now, everything's defeating me. Okay, this is where I'm going to say to people, and I understand where you're coming from, but what they're showing me here is that we need to raise our vibration level and get you a little bit higher, because I feel like you're quite low, and that's understandable when you feel defeated and lost and stuck, and you seem to resonate on a bit of a lower vibrational level. And so I'm just being shown that somehow that needs to be raised up, and we can do that simply by doing some meditation. We can also do that by just putting everything on hold, not worrying about what's going on in your life at the right now, and actually just going outside and going for a walk. Walking is also a form of meditation as well. And once you're outside, and they just told me unplugging. So unplugging the phone, turning the phone off, turning the computers off, turning the TV off, everything like that, because I feel like you need to somehow connect back to source, meeting your team, and letting them guide you. They're showing me that they are giving you all these signs and synchronicities, but I just feel like you're missing them, or your eyes aren't open to them. So please, they're just saying over the next 3 days. The next 3 days, I feel like is quite important for you to be getting signs and synchronicities. And it's funny how they just gave me a song before I jumped on, because I felt like I needed to talk about signs and synchronicities with songs. So I feel like you need to crank up some music. That also helps get the vibration up, and take note of those songs, because there is always messages in songs as well. And you can just Google meanings of songs through, obviously through Google, Google the meaning of a song, they'll give you the meanings. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean the meaning is not the song, but there could be a particular phrase that goes over and over and over in your mind. Take note of that as well. Write down a lot of things, but they're also showing me numbers with you. They're giving you numbers to help you along the way. They're giving you songs, but you're just not open up to receiving those. So next 3 days, okay, just do that for me and see how things change for you. But I hope that helps you, okay? So did you give me some feedback there? Yes, you've been having dreams. Take note of the dreams too. Okay. Just take note of the dreams, take note of songs, take note of numbers as well. I highly recommend meditation. That is a fantastic way of receiving messages and guidance. And I also highly recommend carrying a notebook around with you to write down your thoughts. Okay. All righty. Okay. It would help me if everybody can be specific with their questions. Please don't ask for generals or a future reading, or ask me direct questions. It just helps me get through a lot more of you, so everybody can have the opportunity of getting a bit of a reading from me this evening. Hey, Ashley, liked and shared, wondering if your upcoming appointment will give you the answers you're hoping for. Okay, is this a medical question? because I don't answer medical questions, love. Okay, it's not my place. It's I can quickly have a look at whether yes or no, but I can't go into in depth if that makes sense. I'm being shown here. Right, that yes. I feel like you're going to go somewhere else and get another. Have another appointment. So I feel like they're going to give you an answer, but I feel like you're not going to be happy with this, and I feel like you're going to go elsewhere. That's where I'm sitting at the moment. Now, when I do readings, it's currently where I see people at on their timeline, and we do have free will, so we do have opportunities here to put things in place. But where I'm sitting at tonight, I'm seeing that what they are going to give you, the answers, I feel like you're not going to be happy with, and I see you going elsewhere. Now, I don't know what the appointment's for, but that is what they are showing me. Okay, who else do we have here? So remember, like and share if you've just jumped on. Oh, there's a lot of questions on here. Okay. Righty. Now, anybody who is wanting to do a pre-booking with me for Mind, Body, Spirit, the link is there, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. All you've got to do is go to that web address. Hang on, I'll see if I can actually put it online here and pin it. Just bear with me. So all you have to do is click it. Psychic Pinup. Eyesight's going. setmore.com. Let's see if we can get that happening. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. I think my little chicken's watching me from over at a father's place. If you are, darling, Ita, hello, mummy loves you. Just bear with me. Alrighty, Ashley, did you get back to me? No, I don't think so. All right, okay. If you get back to me, you get back to me. If not, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Annette Hook. Hello, Annette. So you're saying, liked and shared, will I move back to my hometown in the country? Love the country. Love the country. I definitely feel like you are going to be walking away from wherever you are. So if you're in city or more suburban area, I do see you just getting up, walking away. And I just feel like you've had enough, and I feel like there's you're coming into yourself. I say your own power and making these decisions yourself. I do see you doing this, and it's like you know that you're going to be going. It's just a matter of when. It's not, are you, but it's just a matter of when. I feel like there's people around you that are trying to influence you, and I just feel like you're not going to have a bar of it. You're very focused. You're going to be very, very focused. And I see once you do that, there's going to be a whole new journey for you as well. But I feel like there's still some pennies or something that needs to be put away in order for you to achieve that. Okay, but that's where I see you sitting at as of tonight. Who else have we got here? Okay, now just bear in mind, I can only see approximately 6 messages at once. So I'm just... I'm not picking and choosing. I'm just scrolling, having to scroll down because by the time I finish that reading, I've got a lot of other comments and questions that have come through. Okay, Annette, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay, and who else have I got here? And Shan. Shan, hello, Shan. How are you? I don't think I've seen you for a while. Thank you for joining. And just wondering if you're going to Mind, Body, Spirit on the weekend? If so, pop your head in, say hello. Now, Sean, I've been seeing that you've been a bit of a recluse. So am I correct that you haven't had a job for a while? Or I feel like if you have, you've had it for a while and it's just like time for a change. Time for a change. I'm getting a number 8. So I feel like there's something that's going to come in quite rapidly for you. And it's going to be either in 8 days or 8 weeks that this is going to be happening. I feel like, yeah, I'm on the fence about this job. I feel like there's going to be another one that's coming. And I feel like it's in about 8 weeks. Okay, I could be wrong, but I just feel like that this role, yeah, no, I'm like that. No, I'm really on the fence about this. I just feel like that this is a prelude to the next one, and the next one is better. It's a better job that's coming for you. Okay, yeah, see, you haven't had a job in a while. See, I felt like that's why I get this sense that you've been a bit of not a recluse by choice, but you've got, family and other commitments and things like that, but recluse away from work. And it's, I just feel like that this is the lead up to the one that you're going to be getting. Okay, but just remember, I've got number 8, so 8 days, 8 weeks, or it could be August. Okay, but either way, number 8 is quite significant for you about this role. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Now, who else have I got here? Okay. All right, now please be specific with your questions. Okay. Lisa, we'll have you get a better job, please. Oh, the place where he's at. I feel like, yeah, stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I feel like there's quite a lot of trying to please people, but I feel like it's not just him. Work colleagues, I feel like trying to keep everybody happy at home as well. I feel like he actually brings his work home, but not physically, but his thoughts are coming home with him, and I just feel like it's not serving the family well. I'm being shown that there is going to be a decision coming up, and I do see him moving on. They're not showing me when, though. I'm just asking when they're going to be showing. When are they going to be moving on with any of this? Yeah, I'm being shown that there's news of another job that's coming. I'm getting the number 10. So he's going to be moving on from there. About 10. So I don't feel like it's 10 days, probably in the next 10 weeks. So let's say in the next couple of months, I do see that there's going to be a moving on from there. And I'm being shown him like reclaiming himself. That's what I feel like, taking back his power. Okay, I'll leave that there. I hope you understand what I'm talking about with that. So thank you. Right, who else have I got? Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good evening. Like and share. Will my son get the job he's applied for and hoping to get? Hooey. Okay. Can I just ask you, Lisa, in the past, I'm picking up some sort of deception or sneakiness, or I think people were not being truthful or something of that nature around him. And I just feel like that has really disheartened him. If you can just let me know that. And I just feel like your son is somebody who not only stands up and speaks his truth, but he does the right thing by people, or he wants to do the right thing. And I just feel like he was possibly stuck between a rock and a hard place, if you understand what I'm saying there. I'm being shown him being very, very successful in whatever he chooses to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I am correct with that. So I just feel like there was an element of sneakiness or deception or something there. And I just feel like he's a very stand-up person. And I'm being shown that he will be successful in whatever he chooses to do. Okay, I actually see him doing work for himself, but I don't feel like it's in the immediate future, but it is later on. I still feel like there's skills that he needs to get up his sleeve, if you understand what I'm saying there. So yes. See, that's the character, that's the personality that I have picked up there. I'm being shown that there's a whole new role. So if this job that he's going for is a completely new role, or is something completely different again, that's the avenue that I'm going down. It's either they've created this new role and they need him to fill it, or it's a completely different style of work. I'm being shown that this is where he is going to. Okay, I'm getting the number 5 with him. So in numerology, like 5 represents changes, but I also see him like winning the battle. Okay, so I am feeling quite favorable with that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. It's it's a new role. I thought it was. That's where I see him going. I feel that's quite favorable, but I still feel like where he's going, it's like there's still loose ends that need to be tied up, but not with him, with the company, which he's going to do. So I hope that helps you. Okay, I'll leave that there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alrighty. I always get thirsty when I read. So all the comments from the Psychic Pinup is from Julie, who is my moderator this evening. Thank you, Julie. I will bring you a present back from MBS. But do you know what? I've still got your show bag here from the Easter show sitting on my table. I'm sorry. I just forget everything all the time. I'm bad. I'm such a bad person. I'm so forgetful. And I don't mean it. I really don't mean it. I've just got 1,001 things going at once. Now, who else have we got here? I did see. Who was that one? Who? Where are we? There we go. Judy, that's who I wanted to pick up. Everything's about work or people feeling stuck. Oh, wow. Hello, Judy. Will my husband be going back to work with the same company as before? Where I'm sitting at, I feel like no. I feel like there's a whole new journey that's coming for him. I feel like they could possibly offer him a role. But I'm just feeling where I'm sitting at this evening is that there's a lot of uncertainty around that company. And if they do offer him a role, I still feel like there is uncertainty, not with the company, but with you and him as to whether it's a good choice to be going back there. I do see him at a crossroad, okay, which is understandable with the job situation, but I do feel like he's going to be going down a different path, to be honest with you. I do see him setting some boundaries. Okay, I feel like that this has been a bit of a learning curve for him, and there's boundaries that he has learnt to put in place, which I feel like is going to happen for the next role. I'm being shown here. Look, at the end of the day, I'm being shown happy families. I'm just seeing everything just go, yep, slot the way it should be, and a happy, content family. I'm being shown money being saved, and I'm actually being shown a planning here of some sort of trip over water as well. So even though I'm saying I don't feel like he is, it's not doom and gloom, because they're showing me very, very quickly this other work, this other source of money that's coming in, and the planning of a trip over water. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, Brittany, darling, if you are watching me on live feed, you've just booked yourself into Port Kembla for a reading in Port Kembla on Thursday. I'm not going to be there, honey. It's all from Mind, Body, Spirit. So if you're watching me, can you either go and cancel that or change it over to Mind, Body, Spirit, darling? Otherwise, I'll contact you after. But you booked yourself into the wrong day. Who else have I got? Right. Okay, Judy, you are welcome. Thank you. Rosa, I think this is can you please tell me if my son will is that accept my partner? Right. This has been an ongoing thing, hasn't it? This has been going on for a couple of years now, I feel. I just feel like it's ongoing. And I just feel like he has got certain expectations for you. I mean, he wants the best for his mum. And I just feel like you being the meat and the sandwich with this and trying to keep many people happy. And I feel like it's not just your son. I feel like it's other family members as well. And I feel like that this is a constant source of keeping you up at night. It's a constant source of worry where there's a lot of thinking that goes on. And I just see a lot of sleep patterns being broken as well with this. Now, I'm being shown here what is happening in your household. There's some sort of celebration or something of that nature, I would like to say, around about in August/September. There's some sort of celebration that's coming up, and I feel like possibly things will change then. If you can just quickly let me know that. I know that we do have a lag on these things, and by the time I talk to you, it's 30 seconds and I've got to wait back, so I'll just keep moving on. But I feel like there's something that's happening in the family, and I feel like it's some sort of celebration around August, September, and I feel like there will be changes around about then. Okay, so yes, thank you. There is a wedding then. Right, okay. There's talking and there's truce, there's something there, and I feel quite favorable about that. So it's then I feel like you'll see a turning point. Don't push him because I just see him being a little bit stubborn and push, and he will push back at you just for the hell of it. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. All right, who else have we got? Okay. You're welcome, lovely. Okay, so if you've just jumped on, you need to like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that by typing in liked and shared along with your question immediately after, so that I am drawn to you. And please, I am drawn to the people who are needing readings more so than others. Not to say that you don't deserve a reading, but it's just sometimes somebody needs something a little bit more TLC than others. Okay. Right, Yolanda. Hello, lovely. All the way from New Zealand. Would like to know if things will get better, please. Yes. Okay. Definitely. I want to call you an ideas person. There's an idea or something that you're going to be coming up with, and I feel like you're going to run with it. I'm also being shown that you're going through a period of healing at the moment. So please don't rush anything, and please be kind to yourself. Please don't put pressure on yourself that everything needs to be done now. I'm seeing movement around you around October. So once we get into the warmer months, so let's go springtime. I see that there's going to be a shift in energy around then for you. And whatever these ideas are that you really need to start running with them. And I think you don't give yourself enough credit, where credit's due. Okay, so I am being shown, yes, things are coming to an end in a good way. And I'm being shown stars. And stars to me is like wish upon a star. But what you need to do, you really do need to slow down and start to be present and not worrying about what's coming or what has happened, but be present. And meditation does help with that a lot. So I'll leave that there. Who else have we got here? Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. Liked and shared, will there be a possible career change for myself in the near future? Oh, definitely. Yes. All right. Now, how far into the future are you thinking? Because I'm getting a number 10 around you. And if you're not familiar with the way that I read, the numbers represent timeframes for me. It's not in 10 days. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of movement around about 10 weeks. And I feel like possibly there's changes around about October being the 10th month of the year. and I will stick to that. I feel like the cogs are turning now. The wheels of motion are happening right now. And I feel like come October, you'll have a better idea of what you are going to be doing if you're not already in the career change. I feel like it's going to be around about then. But either way, I am being shown that there is further learning that's going to be happening for you. It's not, I feel like it's not tertiary education, but I feel like that it is on the job training that's going to be happening here. And I feel like number 10 is significant. Also, I mean, what's going on where you currently are at? What is this? Why am I picking up this element of jealousy around you as well? I just feel like there's some sort of envy or jealousy that's going on around you that I feel like I need to bring up as well. And I'm sorry that I have to bring this up, but did you just have somebody recently pass as well, my love? Because I've just got this. I have certain feelings when somebody's just recently passed, and I am doing a reading for you, and I'm just got that sensation right now. So I just have to bring that up with you because they're just coming through, letting you know that they are around and just wanting to be acknowledged. If it's not you, honey, it's somebody that is around about where Tiffany's name is. It could be one on either side of Tiffany, but I don't really do mediumship on live feeds because, again, I'll just explain that there is a lag. And when I talk, you're not seeing it for about another 20, 30 seconds. And when I give my evidence, I like to get a yes or no straight away. And that can be another 30 seconds. And it gets a little bit long. So I just like to keep the show going quickly. Alrighty. Okay, my relationship ended recently, and not that I know of, with passing. Okay, yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with a relationship. This is somebody that has passed, but that's okay. It's okay. They just like to hang around me because I've been reading all day, so I'm still sort of like wide open, and I do get a lot of visitors. Who else have we got? Okay, I think we had this question last week. So you mustn't have been on last week about any guidance to advance your own spiritual gifts, please. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I talked about this last week. It's learning all about what your gifts are. And look, and I say this, we're all born psychic, and we all have that ability. It's just some people are a little bit more sensitive. You can train yourself. And I've been doing a lot of training now for like the last 5 years. And for me, everything's very second nature. For me now, it's like getting in the car and driving the car. And you need to learn to connect with your team. And your team is, okay, honey, it might be you. All right. Yeah. It's funny how they drew me to you, wanting to talk about spiritual gifts. Now, what I was talking about here with spiritual gifts is that you need to learn to connect with your team and develop a language with them. And I've developed a language with me. For me personally, and for every single person, it is a different journey. And all I can do is speak from my own personal experiences. I like to journal. I like to write a lot. And I found over time the journaling, it's actually turned into automatic writing. So I'm just writing down the thoughts coming straight into my head, down onto paper, and it's messages coming straight from spirit. And it's something that I started doing 5 years ago, and I would get up in the morning and pretty much just write down my dreams if I could remember them. And that is a great way of learning, training yourself to see things clairvoyantly. And then I used to always draw myself a card, like a tarot card or an angel card or something like that, and interpret that and take that as my message from the universe for the day. And you'll find that I do put up daily messages on Facebook there for everybody as a collective, a message from the universe for the collective each day, or I try to put them up every day. And I just, any synchronicities and signs, I take note of, and I write them down. And it's trained me over the years to just automatically recognize a lot of things. And my team has recognized what I know. It's like a language. It's like for me, it's like learning a whole new language. And they like to speak to me with songs as well. But it's just something that you need to come learn with your own team. And to get started, I highly recommend doing meditation. So please, if you're not in the habit of meditating, go and try it. And you don't need to do any more than half an hour. And again, take your notebook with you and journal and write about your experience when you did your meditation. Okay, Spirit only gives you bits and pieces as they think you are ready for. It's not just going to happen like that overnight. Every time you learn something, it'll peter off for a while until they know that you've understood it and you've got it before they give you the next bit, and then the next bit, and then the next bit. And that's going to continue for the rest of your life. Trust me. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Who else have I got here? Okay. So, Jess, you're saying you dream a lot and it's very vivid. Why do I dream a lot and it's very vivid? Okay, again, if you're having a lot of vivid dreams, again, I would recommend starting to journal. They're showing me that you are quite a spiritual person. I feel like you've already been doing this, and you just don't know where to go to next. And they're just showing me journal it, go back and reflect on it. Okay, there's going to be key notes or they just said key words or key objects, subjects, situations in these dreams where you can go and interpret those themselves. Okay, but just get in the habit of writing, because over time you'll find that it will that writing will take over, and it will actually be you channeling spirit messages from spirit. So I'll leave that there. Thank you. And you're welcome, my love. You're welcome. How are we going for time? Wow, geez, time flies. Okay, now I've just taken a couple of bookings for Mind, Body, Spirit, I think. Hang on. No. Okay, Kyle, if you're on watching, honey, you just booked yourself into Port Kembla for a reading at Port Kembla on Friday. I'm not there, honey. I'm at Mind, Body, Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to have to cancel that, or you can change that to when I am in Port Kembla. My next availability is on the 7th of June now, because I've got a bit of travel coming up with all these other commitments I need to be at. Alrighty. Where are we? Okay, popping over to YouTube. How's that? Christy, hello, Christy. Right, do you see a breakup in my relationship? Oh, that's a bit. Yeah, okay. They're acknowledging relationship. I feel like that there is a lot of action going on around, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean whirlwind. So I feel like it's a relationship that's either on or off, on or off, on or off. It's very, very quick. There's a lot of fast action. That's what I mean by fast action going on there. At the moment, I do feel like there possibly is a break, but I do see that there is going to be an offer that's coming. So if you do break up, I'm just seeing that it's only a temporary thing, or it's like having a rest. I do see that there is going to be an offer that is coming in, but it's not something that's going to happen in a hurry, because they're just acknowledging that there's work or something of that nature that needs to be done on you, or healing, or you taking some time out for yourself. But where I'm sitting at as of tonight is that I feel like yes, there will be a break. I feel like it will be like only a temporary thing, because I see that there is an offer that is coming in, and I feel like it is the same person, but it's just I just feel like it's slow pace. Like I'm being shown a snail. That's the only way I can describe it. And I feel like it's either you or this other person that wants things 100 miles an hour. And that's why I get that very fast-paced thing. And I just see things being missed. Like one person wants one thing and the other person doesn't. And that's why I feel like there's a rest period here. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Who else have I got? Oh, somebody's got anxiety. Is that you, Christy? Because I just my heart rate just went up when I did that. Maybe you didn't think that I would pick you. Okay. Alrighty. Kate. Hello, Kate. I see everybody with those cartoon pictures. Where do you get them from? I'm so oblivious to everything. Liked and shared. Will my partner's new business venture be successful? Well. Okay. There's a partner. There's somebody else that's involved in this too. Yeah, they show me there's another person, a third party that's involved in this. Or if there's not now, there's going to be. All right. I feel like it's going to be something that's going to take a while to get up and running. So that could quite possibly be why I'm being shown another partner coming in with that. I just feel like eventually, yes, but I feel like it's coming with all these buts, all these other things that need to be put in place in order for it to be successful. I'm being shown that your partner needs to, if it's not getting up as running as quickly as what they're hoping, I keep saying they're slip of the tongue. There's two people here, or possibly three. It's I'm being shown that it needs to be looked at from another perspective, another angle, the approach to the business itself. Now, I'm also being shown here there's something around August. There's news or movement, something quite fast-paced around this business around August going into September. And then I see that there is going to be money. There's news of money that's coming into that business around about then. So if finances are a little bit tight now or with the getting up of this business, I'm being shown that there's movement there around August going into September. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Right, who else have I got here? Okay. Jess, you're welcome. It's an app. Right, so that's to do with phones, is it? I'm really silly when it comes to stuff like this. I'm oblivious. It's an app. You know that. How many readings, I've known you, readings I've done for you, and you know me, I'm not very technical when it comes to stuff like that. It's an app. Okay, but there's somebody else involved in this as well. So just make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted as well, because that's going offshore, isn't it, to get done? There's a third party here. So he just needs to be a little bit wary with that. Okay, I'll leave that there. Who else have I got? It's one of those nights. Oh, okay. The drawing profile pick is an app. See, I'm so silly when it comes to stuff like that. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Okay. KT Wright, can you please be specific with your question, please, honey? Okay, I need specific questions. not what levels or whatever you feel I need to know about things. Okay, a lot of this is intuitive. You know that yourself. You know a lot of these answers, and you're just wanting me to confirm a lot of these things that you already know. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Seriously, it gets to a certain time of the night with me, and I'm just like, I hit brick walls, and I'm like, I'm really tired, and I can say some really silly stuff sometimes. So, KT, right, let's be a little bit specific with the questions, please. Who else have I got here? Let me just scroll up because I don't know who else is on. Okay, let me have a look at my phone. Okay. Okay, so Erica Belling. How do I know your name, lovely? How do I know your name? Just let me know. I received a job offer. Congratulations. Is it right for me? Right. Now, this is something that only you can answer. I can see little bits and snippets, and I don't want to influence you in any way. You've got a very, very strong intuition, and you wouldn't be asking me this if you already didn't have that little niggling feeling in your system. Okay, I do feel like you will take it, but I feel like it's I don't feel like it's going to be a permanent thing. Okay, just make sure that they are specific about the actual job and the job role, and I don't know if they put it into contracts or if you have to sign contracts, but I'm being shown a job description as well, because I just feel like that you'll get there, and I feel like there will be other things that is expected of you that you didn't know about, or things that you were being told you were going to have but they didn't happen. So just be a little bit specific, or ask them to be specific about that, okay? Because I just feel like possibly there's going to be a bit of disappointment there if you don't nut all that out right now before you take the job. Now, you already know what the answer is to that. Okay. Yeah, I do worry about the flexibility. Yeah, see, I knew there was something there with that, and I feel like you need to spell it out and possibly even have it in writing. And so just make sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted before you go accepting anything, because I just feel like there'll be a bit of a swapping around, changing or going back on what the word was. Okay, so that's why I said you've already got that niggling feeling inside you. Okay, and I just feel like there's disappointments if you don't set the record straight right now before going into that. But congratulations. Okay, you know what the answer is to that. Okay. Okay, thank you. They're just showing me. Right, when are you... They're just reminding me that it's Mercury retrograde still, and I think we've got that for possibly another week or something. If somebody can look that date up for me. And Mercury retrograde is not ideal for making deals and signing contracts. So if you're signing contracts during a Mercury retrograde, check the fine print and read it twice, read it 3 times before agreeing to anything. Okay, and traditionally, I mean, like Mercury retrograde is notorious also for technology malfunctions, travel taking longer than expected as well, miscommunications, and even the return of exes. When you will hear news or an ex will get in contact with you, that is not uncommon either during a Mercury retrograde. All right, who else have I got? So thank you. This is helpful. Yep, you're welcome, lovely. You are welcome. Whew. Okay, so what's this? I'm feeling confused about my business progress. and the butting of heads with my new partner. Okay. Now, did you just hear me talk about Mercury retrograde, love? So if somebody can just Google that for me and just tell me when we're coming out of it. I think we've got another week of it left. So my advice here is just try not to do anything for the next week if that's the case. Has anybody looked that up for me? No. Right. So you're butting heads, and have you noticed that the butting of the heads has been more prominent in the last couple of weeks? If so, it would be the Mercury retrograde where there is miscommunications and things of that nature. Okay, so Tina Lala saying that it's going to be for another week. So if you can hold off and bite your tongue for another week, possibly just do that. But I'm just being shown here that this person, I want to say a little bit of a controlling nature. And I mean, it can be a good thing, but sometimes it can be a bad thing also, particularly when there's partners involved in this, because if it's an equal partnership, you should be able to have equal say in how things go. But I feel like they are quite used to doing things their way or the highway, and I feel like that this is where we're getting the butting of the heads here. Thank you, Anne-Marie. So she's saying June 2nd it ends, so thank you. Julie says June 3rd. So, okay, either or, we've got another week of it left. So I'm being shown here that there are, I feel like there has been possibly 3 weeks of this, or 3 situations where you have been disappointed or you feel like you've been butting your head with this person, and it has required quite a lot of strength for you not to say anything or to walk away. I'm just being asked to pass on to you, again, time out. So just take this time out and have a little bit of patience over the next week. I do see things picking up again after the retrograde. I'm being shown that there is a team environment, a working away here again, and there is a team project. So that's you two working together. Okay, control freak. That's why I said I get this controlling personality about them. I introduced him to my business venture, 3 conversations. Yeah, I thought there was 3. They're saying I said there was three things that was going on there. There's going to be another 2, honey, another 2. But I do see you laying down the law, and I do see you actually, putting your foot down here. Okay, but they're just showing me this person also has ideas. There's ideas here that I feel like you need to be listening to. So I feel like each of you are just missing the mark. So I think that you can also be a bit feisty as well, my love. Okay, but just hold out for another week until the retrograde's over, because I do see things improving after then. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Alrighty, so we're coming up to 9 o'clock. Now, I think I'm going to call it a night because, I've been working all day with readings back to back, and I've still got to pack all of my stuff, and I'm leaving here tomorrow morning to head up to Sydney, and I will be in Darling Harbour for the next 5 days. So I will be at the Mind Body Spirit Festival from Thursday the 26th of May through to Sunday the 29th of May. I have opened up pre-bookings. If you're wanting to come into Darling Harbour to go to the Mind Body Spirit Festival, make sure that you have a ticket first before you go booking anything. You have to get your tickets online. They're only letting a certain amount in each day, I understand. So please make sure you got your ticket first before you book any readings, not just with me, but with any reader. I have the option there where you can pre-book online. Otherwise, it's first come, first served. And I know from experience last year, I was booked out for most of the day very early each morning. And I'll be reading from 10 a.m. up until 7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, so I will leave that there. Great to see you all. Hopefully I will see you at Mind, Body, Spirit. If I'm not reading, please feel free to stop and have a chat with me. If not, enjoy the festival, and I will catch up with you all hopefully next week, I'll see how I go. I might be a bit exhausted after all that, but I'll keep you posted. Okay, so